I'm Alex Robel. I'm an associate professor in Earth and Atmospheric Sciences. And today I'm speaking on behalf of my co-PI, Jorge Macedo, who's in Civil and Environmental Engineering, and his grad student, Chen-Ying Liu, and the whole team that really helped us with this project, Jenny at SCORE and the entire SCORE team. So the goal of this project is to understand how sea level rise in Charleston, South Carolina may be increasing the risk of significant earthquake damage in the likelihood of earthquakes. So something that many people do not know is that the most significant epicenter for seismic activity on the east coast of the United States is in South Carolina, centered around Charleston. And so what we were trying to understand with this project is to develop better risk estimates for the possibility of significant earthquake damage due to liquefaction, that is when the ground liquefies during earthquakes, and how that might have already been increasing due to sea level rise in Charleston, which has risen by about a foot over the last century, and how it might increase in the future due to future sea level rise. So the goal here was both sort of a technical one, is to develop a better framework in which to do these risk estimates, but then also to engage with stakeholders on this issue across government, community groups, and academia in the Charleston area, and really start to build our local team of collaborators on this project. And so I would say initially, we had thought that we were going to be gathering data ourselves, and once we started to engage with local groups, what we found is that there is a ton of existing data already, specifically relevant to this problem, that's just never been compiled before. So one of the successes of this project is that we've secured nominal permission from two of the largest geotechnical engineering firms to gather data that is necessary for these estimates, which would basically increase the amount of data that is available for this problem by 2 orders of magnitude. And so, to give you a sense, I just have a little picture on the next slide. So this project kind of surfaced this much data so far is what we have in hand. Before this, there was probably about 10 times less publicly available data to do these risk estimate calculations. And once we have the data from these engineering firms, we should have probably 10 to 20 times more data than this, which will allow us to get a lot more granular in terms of doing these risk estimates in communities that traditionally have not had the resources to gather these data and to get these sorts of risk estimates. So that's been a big win of this project. Where do we want to go with this moving forward? We are still trying to find community partners to work with us together on this project. We've gotten a lot of enthusiastic response from state and municipal government in South Carolina. And so the State Emergency Management Division really is excited about the products that will come from this project. But community groups are really focused on flooding and storm surge, and those are really first order pressing issues for them. And so it's been harder to get them kind of interested and excited in working on earthquakes. So that's sort of a continuing process for us. But looking forward, there's a big NSF solicitation on resilient communities that this could be folded into a potential future effort. So there's a phase 1 solicitation for that in the next few months, and then in the future, phase 2 proposal up to $15 million. So that's kind of maybe the long-term target. But yeah, that's it for us.